everyone to another episode. We are here for another episode of everyone's favorite place to be on a Wednesday morning. Where else would you rather be on the internet on a Wednesday morning, Brandon? But right here at Practice, the show.
Ever wonder how you survived this past week with all the excitement? Let's just break it down. Brandon and I became 2025 Clickfunnels ambassadors. Congratulations, Brandon.
Congratulations, Mr. Mark.
That's awesome. DeepSeek and DeepSeek, the new AI company set to rival with ChatGPT. With OpenAI and ChatGPT, sure fizzled out fast, in my opinion. We're gonna get to that though. We're gonna talk about that, and then one of the biggest announcements coming out of the funnel hacking world, ClickFunnels did a major surprise, a major pivot, and they revealed their brand new branding, their brand new logo. I don't know what I'm going to do with all my gear now, Brandon.
I know we got to buy new stuff. I don't like it. They just make us spend more money. That's what they did. They did it so we had to spend more money.
Exactly. I'm Mark, the guy behind the Mental Marketer and the private Facebook group Funnel Building 101, helping all of you entrepreneurs out there grow your business online using sales funnels.
And I'm Brandon Big Lip Garcia, taking those funnels, getting them hooked up to the internet right as your digital plumber, and helping you generate more leads, improve that lead flow.
Awesome. I'm trying to go live on my Facebook group and inside on my personal profile. Give us a hashtag where you're watching from down there in the comments. We want to see where you're watching from, and we're gonna put your comments right here on the screen live as we are going forward. What's up, everybody out there? Who out there is excited about this week that we had last week? We're going to break this week down, and we haven't even talked about what's coming up this weekend, Brandon. We haven't even talked about Vegas, which is a buzz right now. It's only this time next week. The next time that we go live on a Wednesday, it will be right there at Las Vegas.
Yep.
In the Caesars Forum, where we'll be attending the biggest marketing event of the year, Funnel Hacking Live. How excited are you about that, Brandon?
Pretty excited. Definitely need to figure out the logistics, make sure we have the internet connection available. If we can even get cell service in the forum itself, or use the Wi-Fi, because that's always been kind of critical. And just make sure we got some good stuff to talk about. Wednesday will be the day with Dan. I'll be attending that, so I'll have some insights into that. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday is going to be 3 days of nonstop funnel palooza, I guess, if you want to call it that. Huge lineup coming to us. Closing it out with the Mr. Tony Robbins. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet, we got emails all weekend that they're close to selling out. They've sold out. Now there's a waiting list.
Yeah.
So there's still an opportunity. You can go to my profile, and the pinned post there, still get put on the waiting list, and hope and pray that that you can go. And even if you can't get a ticket into the event, still come out, because you can still hang out on the outside and network with people, and they can let you know all the cool stuff that's happening inside. Or then again, you might be able to just show up and be on the list and get in, because even though they sell the tickets, people don't show up. There is an attrition rate for show ups, so they're going to oversell it, just like Cardone, and there's your opportunity to get in.
Yeah, I wouldn't condone trying to step inside the arena because the guards might have to escort you out. You don't want that to happen, but
you can hang out in the hallways.
yeah, I think there are some people that go just to hang out in the hallways. And a reminder, is that this Saturday we do have a 4-hour live pre-funnel hacking live red carpet event. We've already got guests booked, and I think Brandon and I are going to be dressed like we're at the Grammys, and I'm talking about suit and tie.
Something like that, yeah. And I'll be there available for about an hour. You're running this on Central Time. I'm on Eastern Time, so I'm an hour ahead.
Yeah.
I'll only be able there for an hour because I do have a snow tubing family event to get to, and it's a 2-hour drive. So you might see me literally on the road, in the car streaming in, but I'll do my best to be there until I gotta go.
Awesome. We have an amazing lineup of speakers coming on, and these are amazing lineup of speakers, many of who have been to Funnel Hacking Live before, and they're going to share their most helpful tips for everyone that's going out to Funnel Hacking Live. I'm going to just give you a preview here just to show the what we have going on the screen here. Let me bring this up. I'm getting good with this. This restream, Brandon.
There you go.
All right, and so we're gonna bring it on the screen right here. Let me change our. I like to make us look in circles. I like that. Let me find that there, so I can make us. Let's make us circles. Hold on 1 second. Customize our look. There we go. I like that better. You like that?
Sure. Love it.
Awesome. So this is our 4-hour pre-funnel hacking live online red carpet event. As you can see, it's happening this Saturday, February the 8th from 12 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. How this will work, we have a packed 4 hours. It's a packed 4 hours. We're going to be able to talk to you about everything Funnel Hacking Live, everything Clickfunnels. We're going to have people coming through for 30-minute increments. They're going to come on. We're going to talk with them. They're going to share their experience. We're going to get excited about going to Funnel Hacking Live. We're going to cover we're going to cover pre-Funnel Hacking Live. We're going to cover the history of Funnel Hacking Live, why Funnel Hacking Live, and we're going to look at some of the past the past Funnel Hacking Lives and some of the past speakers. We're going to look at the weather forecast for Las Vegas. I hear it's going to be cold, Brandon.
Yeah, we've got a little cold snap going through. It'll be in the 60s. It'll be warmer it is here, but yeah, we'll be inside anyway. We won't be seeing daylight for 3 days, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. We're going to be giving a lot of helpful tips, giving the lay of the land, about the hotel, the area, the map, what you can expect in that area, and also some helpful tips from us who have been there before. And that's just our, pre-preparation. Some of helpful tips. We've got some other people coming on to share their tips as well. We're going to make it fun. We've got some trivia. Make sure to brush up on your knowledge of Clickfunnels, the Secrets Trilogy, Russell Brunson, the trainings that he offers. It's just a real fun time that we're going to have. And as we take over Las Vegas for the entire week. How are you feeling right now, Brandon? Are you ready? Are you ready for the excitement?
Yeah, I mean, this week is dragging by. I mean, I know it's only Wednesday. I know it's Wednesday, right? So we literally have a week till I fly out. So I know Thursday's going to drag, Friday's going to drag. Saturday will be probably a little bit faster since we're doing the show, and I got the evening event Sunday and Monday. Super Bowl, and Monday's definitely going to be super slow. I'm gonna do what I can to stay busy, and get everything packed and prepped up Sunday night, so I don't have to worry about it Monday, and rock and roll.
Nice, nice. So myself, I will be landing in Las Vegas Super Bowl Sunday. So I like to get there a little bit early. And I almost have my ritual there while I'm there. You know, I've gone to the past 3 funnel hacking lives, and it's been sort of the same ritual. I get there on Sunday. It's my time to actually go and because I do rent these timeshares. So I'm typically at a place that has, full kitchen, full refrigerator, pool. I don't know if I'll be able to go to the pool this time, but I typically
Pretty cold. Be pretty cold.
Yeah, unless it's a hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
I really did that. I really dug that when we were in Orlando a couple times, because you'd go out there in the morning and it was just it just invigorates you. I always have to find myself a nice little gym to hit in the mornings, because what I call the long days and long nights of Funnel Hacking Live. They are long days and long nights. So it's kind of like, I've seen a couple people posting inside of the ClickFunnels official group, just giving some recommendations about getting your diet prepared before heading out there. And also remembering those essential things to bring, like your vitamins and staying hydrated. So while you're out there, and while you're inside the event, I don't you know I don't know how it is going to work in Vegas, because I think they had food trucks outside the event a couple of times when we were in Orlando. You remember? And
Mm-hmm.
and those were great for just picking up quick snacks. But there were times that when everybody lets out, and you've got a short period of time, and the lines, do you know?
Yep, long lines. They tend to move quickly, but I haven't done much research as to what food is around Teachers Forum. I'll probably do that a little bit closer and leave some recommendations in the group. But we did get a recommendation from one other
You saw
funnel
her.
hacker there. Stay
You
away
saw
from the
her?
noodles.
He
Stay
said,
away.
"Do not go there."
Yeah, dude, stay away from the noodles. I was like, notes taken. I'm not a noodle guy anyway, but yeah, I definitely won't be eating there.
Oh yeah, let's see if I can find that one there. That one was kind of that was a that was crazy. That was crazy. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Maybe it was posted inside of the ClickFunnels group, because I don't see it on their personal page.
It was
And
in their personal group.
oh, that's where it was. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that I saw it, but I didn't remember where I saw it. But I think that's going to give us a we're going to talk a lot more about that that on our 4-hour live episode. Remember, red carpet event. So come stop by. You don't have to stay the entire time, but look at our schedule and what we have each hour. Pre-FHL the first hour, during FHL the second hour, no, pre-preparation, pre-FHL, during FHL, and then after FHL. And like, we'll be having games, prizes, trivia. We're going to have a wheel, and then you may win some prizes. And remember, tune in Saturday 12 to 4. That's just coming up. And then and perfect segue. to our next topic, and let's talk about let's talk about Clickfunnels, the brand new branding.
All right, let's talk about it. It
The
was pretty
brand-
pretty epic there for what they did. They teased it very nicely with that little loading screen with a different text. Didn't quite pick up on it. And then all of a sudden I'm in the editor and I click out of one page and all of a sudden everything turned blue. And I'm like, what's this? And then I see the video and I was like, it makes sense now. I was like, all right. Because things were acting a little funny, a couple of days ago.
It was funny because I had just spoken with another funnel hacker earlier, and they were like, "Is something going on with your account?" It was really glitchy or buggy, like right before the actual transition went over, and they've changed everything, Brandon.
I know colors are different. It's a little bit smoother. In the editor itself, things really haven't moved around, but it just has an easier look on the eyes when you're in it. You can definitely stay in it longer because it looks better.
Oh yeah, the nice blue on the side, and but I'm thinking about how they immediately, how you have the little favicons that show up on your pages.
Yeah. Like that was all instant. I don't know how they get to change theirs instantly. When I change mine, it takes forever for the browser to update.
I don't know how they executed that, but it went, I think it went great. So let's ask, okay, so this happened and I think it created a lot of buzz around everywhere. There's my friend. Hold on, let me make sure to move that message out of that way. Looks like he needed something, but but the main thing was, hold on, let me just take a look here real quick. Let me see if that video is available. It was like the intro was the video, and they put that video out, and did you watch that video?
I did. Just go to their main Facebook page. It's on there.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna let me bring that up real quick. What do you mean main Facebook page? That was their main. That's
their group page. Go to their business page.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you mean the actual page, the business page. Okay. And hold on, let me see here. Hold on, let's see here. I'm gonna find this video so we can take a look at it. Okay, and then ever since then, you've been seeing a lot more of these. I think the branding is just coming through, and it's all right. Cool. All right, now you watching that there?
Yep.
All right. So hold on. Let's find it. Okay.
It's right there. You just passed it.
You think that was it right here?
That's it.
Entrepreneurship, so that dreamers could become doers. So that those of us who are crazy enough to believe.
You can hear that, right?
Yes.
I have a
Good,
calling.
man.
Yesterday I realized I have to do this.
Well, today's the day that you change the world.
Clickfunnels was built to remove the barriers to entrepreneurship, so that dreamers could become doers. So that those of us who are crazy enough to believe that we can change the world, we actually can. And as that world changes, so do we. With over $10 billion generated by our users, we are so proud of what we built, and we're excited to reintroduce ourselves. Hi, we're Clickfunnels.
And when someone says, what's a funnel?
We say, what isn't? Everything is. It's how you make decisions on a daily basis. You're constantly funneling all of your activities through a journey to achieve the desired result. So in that sense, funnels are actually a mindset that lets you see every tangible opportunity for growth and continuous revenue. A funnel in the digital space is something that grabs your customers' hands and leads them directly to the products that they actually need and want. ClickFunnels is the only platform that empowers you to do this at scale. When you see it, you are going to love it.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, ClickFunnels is easier to use and more powerful than ever before.
This is going to be a game changer.
My first funnel made what my business would normally do for half a year. I was stunned.
Starting my own business really was a liberating experience.
Absolutely life-changing. It feels like a movement, to be honest.
It's a whole new way to look at funnels.
You don't have to go through it alone.
It's not just the tool.
You got a whole community come with it.
You don't have to worry about the technology. We'll handle that for you. Don't worry about becoming a great marketer. With our education and strategies, you'll unlock that. We've been completely reimagining how we serve you, our users. You'll notice the difference right away in the way the platform looks, how it feels, and how intuitive it is.
I can create from beginning to end my product, the funnel. Now with frameworks, you copy paste that same framework and offer it to your audience.
The resources you have access to, that's what makes it different.
This is ClickFunnels for the next generation. And we're excited to see how you'll use it to change the world in your own way. We have an incredible lineup of new features to roll out, features that you've asked for.
In corporate America, you're just a number. So to have a development team that literally will sit down with you and have conversations about what can I do to make your life easier is massive.
You don't find that in any other company.
I'm blown away by the loyalty they have to their customer base.
The rebrand of our software isn't just about looks. It's about you, the funnel hackers, so you can take your marketing to new heights, where software, education, and community can all be found in one place.
It's hitting at their mission of making millions of entrepreneurs.
I just can't imagine a better life. My plans are to go show my son the world.
I love ClickFunnels because it's all my people.
I'm so grateful to be a part of this family.
It's pretty amazing.
I want to invite you to see it for yourself. Explore the new features. Build your first or your next funnel.
And remember, you're only one funnel away.
Pretty cool. It's even cooler. Awesome. It's even cooler that we're in it.
Hey, if you blinked,
if you blinked, you probably missed us. But
if you blinked,
we were there.
You may have missed a couple of cameo appearances there, right? I think you had at least 2 cameo appearances.
I had 2 looking tired and frumpy. Yes, but I was there.
Yeah. I saw myself. I was looking like everybody else around was raising their hands, and I was just looking like this. I was like, okay. It's awesome. And that's we both made the cut of the brand new video. So let's talk about this though. Let's talk about this this brand new, refreshing, and just different marketing. I think recently we've noticed Russell change the name of his podcast from the Marketing Secrets podcast to now the Russell Brunson Show. And now this rebranding of ClickFunnels into he said that it's a software, education, and community all in one. And I really love that. It seems like it's a forward-thinking direction that the company is going into, and it just looks cooler, I think.
Yeah, and he's getting away from his roots and foundation with this rebrand as well. Russell Brunson's mentor is Dan Kennedy, and he's been following magnetic marketing and taking a direct response approach to building his business. And now he's kind of flipping that and going more for the brand in the name. So he's doing the personal branding when it comes to the Russell Brunson Show. And then he's rebranded ClickFunnels itself and as a whole, right? And so he's trying to sell it based on the brand for what it is and what it can do, and not so much of a direct response type of ad, right? Because the only types of companies that can do that type of marketing are the ones with pretty much bottomless wallets, right?
Big budgets.
And he's getting that big budget now through a myriad of flows that are coming from the business. So obviously the foundation is direct response. He has the free / low cost of entry books, right? As one flow, he has his paid challenges or paid webinars, the 3-day events there for low cost with the higher upsells. And then, he has the continuity with ClickFunnels itself at the 2 payment plans of $97 and $197 a month. So, from all of that, plus we can get into it, but the side business with Secrets of Success, Prime Mover, the various applications that he's purchased in, like all of that, because it's software, doesn't take much money to run. And so it's highly profitable to be able to then spend the money on the branding and reinvest to give it a new opportunity, right? This is a new opportunity from, I wouldn't call it it's an old platform, a new opportunity from an old platform is the best way to put it.
Yeah. And it's definitely improved. I think when you look at the software and where it's come from, and I don't, I think we both follow him and we both listen to his podcast. And I know you've listened to the podcast where he talked about how rough last year was.
Yep.
You listened to it, right?
Yep.
I thought I heard from him a few things that I'd never heard before, about things that was going on with him personally. Talked about the event that everyone talked about, which was the wrestling incident, and he talked about how he's been banned for multiple years, and I think he talked about what he was going through at that time. So and I think it'll be interesting to see as we're going into Funnel Hacking Live how all of that is going to play into the event, and what that's how he's going to come out, because how he's just a person. I think he's just a person that always likes to put his I don't think he separates completely business from his personal life. I think he brings a lot of that into it, and he's open, and I think he's vulnerable sometimes. So I think that would be interesting to see. So I'm excited about that. I think that I like the new branding. I do. I really like it. I like it, and I like the new the new messaging, if you want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said in there, it's about software, education, and community all in one. And that is exactly what it is. It's not just the software. It's not, I don't know any other software out there that you can actually build your it's, let's say, you're building it on a Shopify or a Wix, or even that other competitor. They don't have the community and the education surrounding it. And it's really about making you successful using it. It's not just about here's the software, go out there, here's a few templates, work it, and try to figure it out on your own. It's the community that really sets it apart. And now I think with this new branding and all the different features that are in there too, which I think most of the things that they promised are now available inside of the new ClickFunnels, because he dropped the name 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0 is gone.
Yeah.
And this platform isn't just for your entrepreneur, coach, small mom and pop deal. I'm building 3 enterprise level businesses on the back end of this for a client. We're talking in the automotive aerospace sector. We're talking safety. The website is phenomenal, and each one I built, it gets better and better, as I continue to build them. But they're faster, they're more responsive, and they look good.
Yeah.
If I could toot my own horn, I think I can, throw together a halfway decent site. And what makes it so easy to be able to push these out so quickly is there's a lot of templates and support on the back end that have already been designed to know that work. and they follow the certain frameworks that are needed to get the conversion and get the sale, right? They've already been tested by thousands of other landing page creators and things like that. Is it cheating? No, but as we learned in the first funnel hacking lab that we both went to, is don't be the one with the arrows in the back, right? Don't be the trendsetter. Just use what works and get it out to market as quickly as possible.
Yes. So yeah, I'm excited about that new the new branding going forward. I can't wait to get some different swag with the new logos on it. And almost at the same time that this announcement was made, ClickFunnels announced their 2025 class of ambassadors. And none other than myself and Brandon both made the cut. Amongst a couple hundred applicants. Of all the applicants, Brandon and I were selected to be ClickFunnels ambassadors. How did you feel about that, Brandon? I remember, because I think as soon as you got the message, you probably texted me and said, "Hey."
I did. I think you were probably the first person that I messaged, say, "Hey, did you get your notifications?" I think you asked me, either a week prior or something like that, if you heard anything, and I had it, and I didn't think I would have gotten selected.
I didn't. I was thinking, well, maybe I didn't. I was like, maybe they've already made the decision, because I thought they were supposed to make the decision the week before or something. And I was like, oh well, we didn't make it.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I messaged Russell and told him about one of his prior speakers and the email that I got from it. That's what tipped it over the line. It was like, put this guy in here.
Oh yeah. So I've got you to thank.
Yep. So yeah, and I think I did message him too when he put his podcast out there for the first one, and after he told a story about the wrestling deal, and feels like he's just been beat up on past years, trying to give so much. Just that appreciate everything you do, and those little things matter. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're that connected to him or not. Message the people that you want to be as close to as possible. Even if they don't respond, they see it, right? And they may react or not. And it's part of building that Dream 100, right? Russell's list is maybe above my pay grade at this point in time, but the closer that I can get to it, the better it is going to be in the long run. If you listen to his episode today about traffic, it's dig that well before you're thirsty. So had I been paying attention to that in traffic secrets a lot sooner, I'd probably be a little bit better off. But I got a pretty hard head to get the information through to actually start implementing.
Just don't spam them.
Oh yeah. Don't do that.
Just don't spam. Don't spam them. That's not the way to start a relationship. And just be respectful and reach out to them. As a matter of fact, I don't know, I've got myself a TikTok when we get to Funnel Hacking Live. I don't know if you saw the comment, but it's inside the Funnel Hacking Live community. And I've got a TikTok appointment with one of the roundtable hosts.
I saw that. I don't remember who it is, but I saw that. And I thought it's pretty cool, man.
Yes. Challenge. And I just made a comment. They were posting some tips, and it will be the queen of social media, Rachel Peterson.
That's who I was thinking it was. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That's who it is. So I've got some ideas, and I'm not even on TikTok, but
you can't sign up now because I don't think they're back in the app stores yet.
Yeah. So I'll make a TikTok, and then I'll give it to someone else to post it or whatever.
I'll sell you my phone for $1 million.
Oh, Because it already has TikTok
Because it
logo.
already has TikTok. You can make your own channel on it and everything.
So can you transfer the app to my phone?
No, because you have an Android.
Oh, okay. But if it was an Android, do you can you transfer it?
Maybe. I don't know. You might be able to share it. No, because if you share it, it's a link to the App Store, and that link probably doesn't work anymore.
Oh, okay. So if you share it, you still have to, but it's not something you can like upload on a drive, and then I go in and just download the app, or okay, you still
No,
have to download it for each phone.
not how it works. Yep.
Okay. So let's ask, how did you feel about getting an ambassadorship?
Kind of excited at first, like cool, new opportunity.
Kind of.
You know, it's like, all right, cool. All right, well. And
wow,
then
man, you are spoiled. You are spoiled.
And then a couple days later, I'm like thinking about it. I was like, man, now that I have this kind of title, people know what I'm doing now. I got to mind my P's and Q's more when it comes to, trying to stir the pot on other subjects. I'm like, oh. And it's just getting good too. Like there's some cool stuff going on and funny stuff. Like I saw this meme. I shared it with you. I won't put it on here, but I thought it was hilarious just because I can think it's funny. But to other people might seem insensitive, and that's okay.
But just think about when we started our journey. And because when I think back, back when I started, and I used to come around in the Clickfunnels group, and you'd see these other people inside the group. At least for me, I'd see all these other people inside the group. They seemed to have it all together.
Yeah, and they probably did it just like us.
Right, just like us. but it seems like now we have climbed that ladder, and we're deeply connected with a lot of people, from the designers, from the chief operating officers. We basically have a direct line to them. They told us, what did they tell us? Send me an email.
Yep. And I've been emailing one of the designers there that was in the room that I was in that you saw in the commercial, probably about every other week now. And I feel bad about it. It's like I probably shouldn't do it, mess up his workflow, because like there's other channels to put it through. But some of the stuff, like you go through the support, and the support's good for certain things, but when it comes to those deep tech bugs and things like that, it's going to go to them anyway. So, might as well just go to the source, and, I try what I can to not abuse it. So, yeah.
And we have been told that we have a direct line to fixing bugs, fixing issues. When we have a problem, if we have an idea, our ideas go straight to the table, not like I remember in my early days of Clickfunnels, and I was helping a lot of other people get onboarded too. And I had some people sign up, and they would sign up for this was back when, you had the 297 plan, and you had the 97 plan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've always paid for it for a year up front. So I always had the platinum. And with the platinum, you got priority help desk. And I would use my priority help desk back then to get other people help. I would use my priority help desk to help some other people that weren't on the priority account, but they just gotten in for 97. But I think about that time now, and I think, wow, it's just amazing how this journey has brought me from a place that I was really in love with the software, but now to the point where, I'm involved, just directly involved with practically $1 billion company.
No, it's definitely nice. And, maybe next career move from what I'm doing, even though I kind of like what I'm doing, is maybe going to work directly for them. Could be the next step. Who knows?
Could be. Would you accept the job?
I don't know, man. That
it's funny now that
Russell might be a
here.
tough person to work for. He might be a tough person to work for. And we met the guy that would basically be our boss too at ClickFunnels Connect. He might be a tough person to work for too.
Oh, you think so? But but he lives in LA though, I think.
It don't matter.
Okay.
He'll yell at you. He'll yell at you over Zoom.
Yes. So yep. So now we can add ClickFunnels ambassadors to our titles. Which means that if any of you out there are using ClickFunnels, if you are on the fence thinking about using ClickFunnels, you will be able to reach out to us directly for help. Let's make sure that that you've got the ability to reach out to us. And you know how I love to do it. Let's see if I can find a QR code somewhere. Man. Okay, yeah. Let's see if I can find. Let's see here. Is that a QR code right there?
Yep, that's the new OFA. There you go.
Yes. I like the way it shines like that. Right?
I don't know how it's free. I don't think it's free. It's still $100.
Okay, that's a free swag box. Maybe that QR code is something else because I've been playing with it.
New OFA challenge is $100. You get 90 days worth of ClickFunnels for free. So that gives you plenty of time to get your business built and launched. 90 days is a long time. So,
oh yes, it is.
But you get 3 calls a week, depending on which path you take. You got your standard call on Monday, you have ecom on Tuesday, and then all together call on Friday, where Russell tends to pop in when he can. But it is hosted by Dante, who is a fantastic coach that helps a lot of people out on the calls. And you will get all the support that you need, either from inside the group or outside if you reach out to Mark and I to get your business up and running. Or you can do something even crazier and leverage us to build it for you. And that way you can get it done even faster and out to market.
Absolutely. With the power of the frameworks, chances are we've got your business already waiting for you. And it includes your I was working today on a community. I've dove into adding a community to my membership, to my course area.
So you're doing the custom community?
Yeah. And it was amazing how easy it was to get it set up. And as I start to go in there and play around a little bit more, because we were talking a little bit earlier, ClickFunnels took a lot of their Facebook community and they moved it online to use the software. And we're part of a few of the exclusive groups inside of the ClickFunnels platform for ClickFunnels. And we, you see, you're able to post in there, and you're able to, have sections, and you're able to actually just grow a community. So I've dug in and I've got myself built one. I just put it together in less than 5 minutes.
It is real easy, but I take the lazy way out and just use the native community builder that's already in there. Same thing with the course builder. That way you really can't screw anything up. It's already kind of done for you. It's still aesthetically pleasing, and it gets the job done. In fact, I'm helping out 2 people with a course, and I initially had them set up on a custom thing, but once they ClickFunnels allowed the basic deal and kind of fixed that back end up. I said, nope, we're not doing that anymore. You're going to basic, and we're getting it done, and we're getting it done quick. So lots of different ways you can go. You can make completely custom colors, all that kind of fun stuff, or you can keep it basic and get to market a lot faster.
Awesome. Awesome. That is amazing. So, I would say, I think there was a lot of talk out there about, ClickFunnels this, ClickFunnels that, but I even had someone post on my announcement post on Facebook saying that, oh, but it's so bad, and I know they've never tried it,
Yeah.
and I know they've never tried it. It's just an attempt to kind of, some people's intentions are fake, because if you haven't experienced it for yourself, if you've experienced it for yourself, we are actual users, so we know how simple it is, and we've also seen other builders out there. Not to bash anyone else, but yeah, the choice is clear. Take a look at it. Make sure to reach out to one of us, and we can get you hooked up. And still got some more surprises coming. Still more surprises coming. We haven't even gone to Funnel Hacking Live and gotten the major announcements yet, but that is that's what we have going on now. The last thing that we want to touch on today is I guess it was kind of hard not to notice this new AI that was released over the past week. What do you know about it, Brandon?
Not much, actually. I mean, I heard the name. DeepSeek is a new Chinese backed AI, or Chinese company backed AI that apparently built it just as good as GPT, cheaper, faster, and on outdated chips, because I didn't know this, but NVIDIA is not allowed to sell certain GPUs to China. Like, they are banned from doing it. And, only the US companies, Facebook, Google, etc., can buy these particular GPUs for whatever, AI training and software building that they want to do. So China found a way to, I guess, global, put something together and make it work. I have not used it. I've not signed up for it. I think it is free. You can get a free account to try it out. But I've seen some crazy things, like people putting in things about Taiwan and Tiananmen Square, and the bot not answering appropriately for what at least we know to be the history of those subjects. So I don't know. I think it's probably a flash in the pan until they can actually make the model work right and not be stuck behind the Great Firewall of China. So I'll stick with my OpenAI and keep it moving. And Grok. I use Grok a little bit, but primarily OpenAI.
I saw all these people posting about it one day, about how it was 10 times better, and then zip. It was interesting. It was like a flash. It was like this bombardment of, this is the best thing, this is the best thing, and then zip, nothing.
Well, you got to think on what platforms they're posting that on. They're posting it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I don't know where else I maybe saw it, maybe Reddit. But think, Twitter has their own AI, Facebook has their own AI, Google has their own AI. So why would they allow that to continue to be spread? I mean, it's their algorithms, their platforms. They're probably throttling it, even though they say they're not going to do that. But it's happening. So, when you can control the narrative, you can put out there what you want to put out there. So
you can allow to be put out there what you want to be put out there, and then not allow. Although, if you ask anyone, it's always free and fair.
Sure. Yeah, so we'll see where it goes from there. And once they realize that it wasn't putting out quality answers or responses, it probably fell off the wayside there. And, they'll need to fix it if they want to compete. But they're probably not going to get the access to the chips for it to be really good.
I think the people that I saw posting about it have stopped posting. I'm wondering, it's a good question, but it's still yet to be determined. But AI, it's, you can't ignore it. You cannot. I think if you ignore it, you'll fall to the wayside like Kodak did. You'll fall to the wayside like a Blockbuster did. You'll fall to the wayside like who else? Netflix, well, not Netflix, but Blockbuster did, because Blockbuster failed to
Redbox
to change. Yep, Blockbuster failed to change. I think Xerox failed to change. They failed to go the digital route for pictures. Well, I think it's not Kodak, but it is. It was Kodak that failed to understand that people were going digital with their photos. A lot of, it's interesting because I do listen to Gary Vee, and he feels that the big chain restaurants are failing right now to recognize that companies like Amazon with their online delivery and their ability to source things at a big, massive discount, that they're really, in the future, it's going to be a problem. And then I don't use these companies, but I've heard about them. Maybe you have, is Temu and Shein. You heard of those two?
Yep.
Yeah. And those two have enjoyed some of the benefits of low prices that a lot of times the counterparts here in the States can't compete with. And a lot of times, you just have to keep your eyes and ears on the street, and you can't ignore what you're seeing out there happen. And AI is one of those things that you can't ignore.
No, you can't. So, in fact, moving forward, I think after FHL, I'm going to be doing a rebuild of my WordPress site. Yes, I use WordPress, okay, as a secondary type site. You got to have more than one doorway into your business. But I'll have somebody else rebuild that and then transfer that same theme over to my new deal to help the service-based businesses with getting AI integrated into their business. And it starts with that foundational deal with the one, hooking them up properly and getting the systems and process in place, the automation side, then topping it off with the AI chatbots that you don't have to code, which is great. I mean, you remember, was it 2 years ago that it was all AI chatbot? Everybody said they had a bot, right? Well, those bots, you actually had to build, because I got duped into buying one of those quote unquote bots. And I got into the software and the program, and you literally had to
program it.
Well, this day and age, you got ChatGPT API hooked up, and it's pretty much plug and play. You drop one line of code on your website, it reads it, knows what you do, and it rocks and rolls, captures the lead, and then you set the automation behind it for follow-up. There's no excuse for you not to close more deals with that type of system in place.
Follow-up, contacts, building that list. Hey, brush up on those concepts, because those are the concepts taught in the Secrets Trilogy. Building your email list.
That's it.
Value ladders, offer stacks. I'm giving you some clues to the trivia questions.
Hey, but one thing to circle back on when you showed that video, like even though I watched it, I didn't pay that close attention to it, but there was one little quick scene in there that really caught my attention, and it might have been one of the things they might be announcing at FHL. I want to put a wager down. I bet you $100 that Clickfunnels comes out with a mobile application.
Really?
I'll put $100 on it.
What was it that you saw in that video that
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. You have to watch it again yourself. I'm gonna put $100 down that ClickFunnels has a mobile app and is going to be announced at FHL.
All right. You heard it here first. That's a prediction. That is a prediction. All right. We will see. We're gonna have to, I guess our, our live that we'll go, that we'll do there at the event. Yeah, it's always gonna be a problem. You know what? But I think that I can get Restream on my mobile phone. Yeah, because I do. I use it on my mobile phone, but I think I can go in the studio on my mobile phone too. So if it comes down to it, maybe we'll do a stream from the mobile phone studio.
No, I'll bring my mic, laptop, and camera.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking about internet connection and being in the in the Caesars Forum. Funnel Hacking Live, the very first Funnel Hacking Live was in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
That was when there was a Ferrari in the room.
Right.
And I think that was a Ferrari that Russell was giving away because he had just won it in an affiliate contest. He'd won it in an affiliate contest, if I remember correctly, because I remember him talking about it. It's interesting because he talked about it in his Marketing in Your Car podcast. I heard him talk about it on that little MP3 player. I've probably put in 1,000 hours of listening to Russell Brunson. What about you?
I've not listened to that particular podcast, but the newer one, and then obviously the rebrand here, I've listened to, I would say 60 to 70% of them. Taking a quick look here at the Caesars Forum, there is a Wi-Fi on site, but you have to pay $15 for up to 2 devices, unless you're a guest.
All right. I'll talk. Oh, yeah. But that's the Caesars Forum. And the Caesars Forum is not connected to the Caesars Palace.
It's still part of that property.
Still part of the property. So I guess they have Wi-Fi. I guess maybe they have Wi-Fi there at the forum that that guests can connect with. That's what I would assume. So I do have a Wi-Fi. On a mobile phone, but we'll see. Of course, we've done it before, and if you pay attention inside of the ClickFunnels ambassador group, Brandon, which you should get in on there inside that group.
I'm there.
Huh?
I'm there.
There's some talk about us having a meetup there, a couple of them. There's some talk in there about us having a meetup at the event as well for everyone who will be there. Get inside there, introduce yourself. We got an exciting journey ahead of us with this, and I think that we should both take advantage of it. Use it to help others. I think, find out where, I think I'm hoping that I can find out where I can provide the most value with the team. And I won't say it's a dream come true, but it is kind of a dream come true.
Yeah, it's nice, to have this opportunity We've been using the software for nearly 4 years. So it's kind of like we graduated, right? We went through freshman, sophomore, junior year learning on one, and then two comes out, and we're finally at that stage, which is nice and can only go further from here, right? And starting to get the recognition, which is good, and it's going to just continue to go from there. Just got to keep our noses clean and not post anything crazy so we don't get kicked out, right? I'm gonna do my best, okay? But there's just some things that I'm starting to turn into that old boomer person that just posts that off the wall crazy crap just to stir the pot. I like stirring the pot. I'm bored, That's all I got. That's all I got left in life. Okay, leave me alone. Kidding. I got other things, but I can't post about deals all the time. You gotta change it up a bit. Keep them guessing.
Yeah, I yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's funny I say that. It's not a dream come true, but it is kind of a dream. It is kind of a dream come true. But it's just it's nice to actually, because of course we both applied, so we wanted it. I think we wanted it, and then we got it. So definitely honored, and want to make the most of it. Want to, because I remember back in the day when it was just a struggle to get your post approved inside the Facebook group, right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah. You would post something inside the Facebook group, and chances are it would be under review for a couple of days, or or maybe a week before you got a message saying that it was denied.
Now we'll get a little bit more favor for the post. We still can't break the rules. Okay, no pitching.
Of course, and it's funny because I think coming now full circle, I don't want to pitch.
I don't either.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm busy.
Yeah,
I'm too busy right now.
It's like now you got the opportunity, but I don't want to pitch. You just want to be helpful. Whereas before I was, kind of angling on ways to kind of sneak it in there, but that's interesting. But yeah, just so happy. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for all of your comments down there. I'm going to have to replay this inside the Facebook group, unfortunately. Don't forget to tune in, watch for us to go live on Saturday, 12 to 2 p.m. Stop in when you can for our 4-hour pre-FHL red carpet event. We've got an exciting next 7 days, or at least, the excitement's going to start Saturday, and it's probably going to go nonstop for the whole week. I'm gearing up for it. Hope you guys are out there to, follow along with us. Reach out to us if you have any questions. You have any final words, Brandon?
Nope. Looking forward to connecting with everybody out in FHL. If you haven't gotten your ticket, get on the wait list. Check out the link in my pinned post on my profile. And again, dinner's still available. I'm going to be honest. No one took me up on it. I'm very disappointed. I couldn't get at least one person.
No, you owe me dinner.
Yeah, got one. I'll get you dinner.
Yeah.
We'll get the noodle. We'll get the noodles.
Not at the noodle house.
We'll get the noodles.
We'll
do it up. We'll find that steakhouse that I saw a couple times.
Oh, we're gonna do some steak. I'll go for some steak.
We'll do the steakhouse. I don't know. Just tell me a day, except for Friday or Saturday. So it's either gonna be Wednesday or Thursday, because that's it.
Yeah, it's. I think the time is gonna be so short. It's gonna, because there's no I don't know of a pre-party, but I'll ask around. We'll find something. Some type of event that might be happening. Social event, and I've got a couple groups, and we're gonna find out. But we're gonna have an awesome time. I'm gonna see you again in just a week. Bam, bam. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I think I have my reactions on. Maybe it's just not coming up.
Not catching it. There you go. Next time.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We will see you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday.
Take it easy.